Hey y'all, we're Resolve Enterprise, and today we want to talk about what it looks like to go from surviving to thriving. And so many of us, especially so many of us, we come from a background where our ancestors had to survive to get us here, which means that we still carry that survival energy inside of us. And it's not always easy to go from having to struggle to live paycheck to paycheck, or you don't know where your next meal is coming from, or you're just uncertain about your environment and your safety. It's really hard to have all of these chaotic things happening and then to transition as a business and an entrepreneur to think that those things are not going to follow you. So what we want to do at Resolve is assist you from the transition from being in survival mode to thriving, so that you can understand that it's not going to feel like peaches and cream all the time. But when you have the support system and when you have people who have been there and done it, then it just makes the transition way easier.
Yeah, when you think about it, when you think about Natasha speaking about surviving to thriving, when you really think about how us and a lot of times we have grown, we've had the notion about credit. Our parents teach us about credit. They thought credit was a bad thing. Don't get a credit card in your name. Because we always was afraid. Hey, stocks. I know I was talking to my mom and grandma one day, and it was during COVID, matter of fact, and I learned stocks. And I was like, man, this is the time to learn. I got on Robinhood. I taught myself Robinhood. And I was starting making some little money. I wasn't making a lot, but I was making some little money, enough to want to go share to my family, like, hey, this is a way for us to try to make some money. But of course, you have the survival mindset of, no, I'm not putting no money. I'm not gonna lose no money. But when you really think about your everyday spending, how are you spending your money? Fast food, entertainment, liquor, drug, whatever you're doing to spend that money, that is the mindset that we're trying to transition from, to use that money for. That can be a savings account to start your new salon. That can be a savings account to get your first lawnmower, or if you want to do graphic design and you want to be a professional photographer. That's how we want to have that mindset, because of the surviving mindset has cost us so much of our time, so much of our resources and our talents to be just put at employee. We all get to the point where we don't want to work no more. Period. We don't want to work, and you just have to be honest with yourself. It takes tenacity, it takes hard work, it takes consistency, it takes people not even believing in you. But Resolve Enterprise, we are that. We are the people that's going to believe in you. We are the people that's going to walk you through it, show you our stories, give you testimonies, give you real life experiences, so that way you can believe in us and we can believe in you, the way we can help you get there. Survival is very detrimental to growth. And anytime you think about surviving, you think about limiting to yourself. You're thinking about giving yourself a short run. You're not allowing yourself to think big, as Natasha say, thrive. In order to thrive, you got to be able to think big. You got to think huge. You got to think the impossible. But how we've grown up, and sometimes our family members, our friends, the mindset that they have instilled into us, or they have passed around, or we just around, have given us a mindset of survival. The next build, or hanging on to this, or saving. So just saving money is a surviving tactic. It keeps you not to hold on to nothing. You got to remember, if you keep holding on to something, you can't receive anything else. So you have to let go. So we want to teach you how to believe in yourself and let go, and come from surviving to thriving.
Exactly. And like Sir was saying, when you're holding on so tight, nothing can come to you. Like you're not letting freedom. There's no exchange. There's no flow happening. So when you're in survival mode, you're looking at what's directly in front of you. You're looking at your next meal, your next paycheck, the next bill. You're looking at short term. What can I get? What is very transactional? What can I get quick? You're thriving, you're looking at long term. You're looking at your dreams and your goals, and you're looking at the roadmap and seeing, okay, where do I see myself, even if it's a year from now, 6 months from now, and what actions do I have to take to align myself with this goal? And when we're spending money on food and all of these entertainments and little things like that, they're not giving us back anything. Yes, of course, it's important to feed yourself and take care of yourself. Yes, it's important to have fun in this life. We all like to turn up a little bit. But if you're doing this repeatedly that means that you're just throwing money out the window.
Yeah.
Throwing money out the window. Literally. Nike and Jordan, they getting all the money. But what are you getting in return? How are you making your money work for you? What, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to really just take the time to sit back and reevaluate. How am I creating the cause to get the effect? If you do not do something different today, your tomorrow is going to look the same. It's going to look the same. And then you're going to be sad because every day looks the same, but it's because your actions have not changed. You still have the same habits, you're still eating the same foods, you're still spending the same money on everything, and worst of all is your mindset has not changed because you're still in the same environment, doing the same things, consuming the same things.
Right.
So Resolve really allows you to be in an environment, to be around people who are always growing, always evolving. Every single day, Sir and I have new conversations because we understand that we're not the same people that we even were yesterday.
Right.
We're always relearning one another. And that really allows for growth to always be happening. A boat does not move forward in water that is stagnant. It only can move forward in water that has movement. It is the same thing as us. If you are not moving, if you are stagnant, you're not going to go anywhere.
That's the main thing about surviving. It's getting you from being afraid. A lot of us are afraid of ourselves, you know, and we don't want to admit it. We want to remove that. We want to remove that scale away from you so you can finally breathe and say, hey, I got flaws.
Yes.
I have a problem being consistent. I have a problem trying to get this together. Okay, that's what we're here for. We're here to be understanding, to help you mend that, because once again, we had to be mended. Communication, understanding, all those things helps you to be able to get from surviving to thriving. Like I said, a lot of us haven't been taught business. A lot of us haven't been taught to jump out there and see what it is we want to see. We just kind of know how to just stay in place and be in our comfort. We want to make you uncomfortable. That is the only way to grow. The only way you can grow is to be uncomfortable. You know, you look at the butterfly stages. There's different stages in order to become a butterfly. You always go through some uncomfortable, some type of change to grow. Anytime you look at a chart at school, you're looking at stocks, the stock market, anything is never just like this. Life is like this. But you don't want to just be like this. You want to be like this as you're going upward. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point, is helping you elevate your thinking, help you elevate your vision and within yourself, because within yourself is elevated and your business is elevated. And that's what we want to do, is get you out of surviving to thriving.
So if this interests you, book with Resolve at resolveenterprise.com or reach us at contact@resolveenterprise.com.
Yeah, man. Hey, we look forward to hearing from you. Reach out. Like Natasha said, our website at resolveenterprise.com is ways to communicate. You can drop us a note. We got some consultation going on. We got some deals going on. We got people reaching out to us now as we speak, but we want to work with you and the people that are serious, the people that want to take this serious, that want to see themselves 5 years from here reaping the benefits and reaping what they sowed at this time. So I always remember, we want to help you build the 2 year from here year from you, the 2028 you, the 2026 you. We want to help build that up, and it starts now. That's the only way you're going to be able to see greatness and see more in the future. Is starting now, and that's what we're here to do at Resolve Enterprise.